Hey there, YouTube. I'm going to take a GoldWing for a test ride. Just did a 8K service on this old gal. Oops, too far. GoldWings are so freaking nice. This is a 2012. Probably won't even hardly hear this thing run. Hey look, one of our service riders has a 899 Panigale. If you guys look at some of my old videos when I was trying to use pocket cameras and things of that nature to do videos, this is a route that I took. I'll never forget taking a 990 Adventure for a nice little ride and get back to find that the damn camera had shifted and the whole ride pointed at the gauge cluster. Couldn't even see where I was going. That's Cost Less Auto Parts. That used to be underneath that building. I don't know if I looked to the right when I went down the ramp, but that used to be the Cost Less Auto Parts building. That is now ours. Has been for, geez, 6 years or so. And that's going to be, it's a overflow of bikes. It's just slam full of new motorcycles. And it's now going to, well, it's soon to be our .com, our online store. My wife would be riding with me to work already, but they found asbestos in the floor tiles and maybe even in the, what do they call those, hanging ceilings or whatever. Whoa there, mailman. Holy moly. Let me get by before you dive out. Oh wow, they cleared those woods out. I mean, they cleared them out a bunch. That used to be real thick through there. The wife and I used to come out here and sit at the entrance of this park and have our lunch. And we will probably once again do that again. And one of them square poles there, when my FJ Cruiser was about a, good Lord, that old dog is still alive. Holy crap, that dog was 100 years old 100 years ago. Wow, I can't believe how much they opened up the woods. All right, keep the damn drug dealers out of there. Man, we seen some crazy shit going on. But anyway, I think it was the week I bought it or something. My little wife, she smokes, so she steps out to have a cigarette, and I go to get out and stand there with her, open up the door. I thought I was clear of that damn thing. Boom! Open the door right on one of those square railroad tie things and put a goddamn dent in the door. The day I took it home, I was driving down I-84. I bought it at Rontonkin Toyota over in, I think that's Gresham, maybe Fairview, but anyway, I was coming down I-84 to get on to 205 to head home. Boom! What in the holy hell? A big rock or something came off of a truck, bounced down the road, and the same door, it slammed into that damn door. And so I go to the Toyota dealer called, I think it's called I-5 Toyota there in Chehalis, and purchased some touch-up paint. You know, I tell him the year and the color, and It was a silver. There's only one silver for that year. They changed the silver from year to year. So the guy gets it and I'm going, well, that cat, oh, shit. I goofed. Well, it has been 4 years since I've gone on a test ride down here. I was supposed to take a left, or, well, it's going to be a left now, but a right as I was coming down. Anyway, I asked the guy, I said, man, that cap, I said, I hope that doesn't represent the color. I said, that looks like last year's gray. Nope, that's it. That's for yours. Oh my God, am I a retard or what? Wow, this thing is really touchy. Mapping on this thing is not as smooth as most GoldWings are. Here's the dang road I want. So, you know, I get everything all ready and all prepped up, and I think they're gonna wait for me there. Thank you. And I fill in it didn't dent the car, it just chipped like 3 little places, one of them pretty good size. Looked like about the size of like a you know, a BB shot, you know, it'll chip the paint off. So I fill it all in, I go, oh man, it just looks too dark. So like a fool, I thought, well, you know, maybe going on wet it looks dark, and it'll lighten up as it dries up. Nope, never did. I did such a good job of filling in the little chip thing and smoothing it all out that the touch-up job actually looked like its own paint chip. I don't know if any of you guys have ever ridden a GL1800, but you're talking about something that'll haul balls. And they handle good, and they've got good brakes. It's funny how people have this image of, well, it's kind of the same thing goes with the Spiders. You know, people look at a GoldWing as, it's an old fogey's bike. You could impress the hell out of some of your sport bike buddies with one of these. They'd never expect a 900-pound motorcycle to go the speeds it goes and handle the way it does. Hey, do a search on YouTube for GL1800 or GoldWing on Tail of the Dragon, and watch some of those guys go through on GoldWings. Some pretty amazing stuff. Oh my Lord. This is a short little trip I take. I mean, it's really not much you need to check on a GoldWing in a test ride. It's not like things are falling off, or they, you know, have the potential of doing anything weird. But you need to test ride them, make sure it goes click, bang, boom, and does what a GoldWing's supposed to do. So the battery was a little low on this thing, and belongs to one of our IT guys for the Hanna Corporation. That's corporate headquarters right there. That's where the bosses, the big bosses live. There's the back side of our store. That's the parts store. Used to be the parts store. It's about to be once again a parts store, but in a different way. It's going to be a big online store. The reason they need it so big is all the shipping and everything they do. I'm not sure where I'm supposed to put them after they're done. So where do you want this thing at now that it's done?
We usually been parking them here, but we've got a lineup out around the corner there as well.
All right. Is he going to take this thing home tonight, or?
I think so, yeah.
crazy steep hill. We decided we're not going to let GoldWings, or not GoldWings, I'm on a GoldWing, but nah, it's real steep right there. But we decided we're not going to let spiders be back here. You know, one person not setting a park brake correctly could be a huge disaster. Let's just land this boy right here. Wow, look at all the junk that comes off of the building. So you gotta wonder, when all that stuff comes off of roofs and stuff, and those heavy downpours and all that crap is on the ground, at what point does a roof fall in? Alright. That's it. I took you for a test ride on the GoldWing. So I'm out. Thanks for watching.